All right, so I'm going to do this a quick little intro before we get into the presentation, I guess. So I've created an achievement system that's meant to go hand in hand with the Extra Life 24-hour charity marathon. I just decided to put it together. I enjoy sometimes building out systems, things like that. Anyway, there's going to be 3 or 4 versions of this video that go up. There's going to be a short YouTube short. If you are seeing this in the short version, you're not going to get the whole thing. You'll get a snippet of it. But no matter which video you're watching, there'll be links in the description to the other videos. There'll be links in the description to the achievement list that I've created, to the tracking spreadsheet that I've created. I'm sure there are people out there that can do a better job with the tracking, maybe incorporate a website or whatnot. But what I did is I did the spreadsheet. Basically, I'm yeeting this out there for anybody that wants to use it, take it, copy it, adjust it. You probably will need to adjust it because there are some achievements that would be related specifically to the event that I'm a part of, but do whatever you want with it. I don't know if this is a good idea. I don't know if people will want to use it, and that's perfectly fine, but I made it. I think I did most of the hard work, so you don't have to if you wanted to try and do something like this. And as far as the prize, the way I would implement it is I was going to give a custom poker chip that I had made over on chiplab.com. Not a sponsor, not anything like that. They're just reasonably priced and you could get smaller quantities. So I did a 25 chip test run and they look really good. I should have brought one to show you, but anyway, you could give out whatever prize you want if you're going to give out prizes for this. I don't want to take up too much time. There's an achievement system. I took all my notes, threw it into Notebook LM, which is made by Google, and it spit out a couple presentations. One quick short overview that's presented in a PowerPoint format. And then there's another longer deep dive that kind of takes on a podcast format. And they did a pretty good job of summing up the system I've created, how to use it and whatnot. And it saved me a lot of time. So that's what you're about to see. Anyway, feel free to let me know what you want to think in the comments. Like it if you like it. Go ahead and dislike it if you don't like it. Whatever. Here we go.
Welcome to the deep dive. We sift through complex stuff, pull out the essentials, and, well, give you the concentrated knowledge. Today, we're really diving into something unique, the Achievement Hunter system. It's this huge meta game built for the Extra Life 2025 charity marathon.
Yeah, it really is like a marathon within the marathon, isn't it? You're doing the 24-hour gaming, raising money, which is amazing, but this whole other layer, turns it into a giant scavenger hunt. Super cooperative, but also like deeply strategic. It's not just about who stays awake the longest anymore.
Right, it's about playing smart. And the prize for playing smart is pretty cool, actually. We're talking a custom challenge chip, like a poker chip, but, specially designed with this armored figure of the 2025 logo. It's a physical thing.
And to get that chip, you, the hunter, got to hit one of 2 targets. You either claim 52 achievements total, there's just over 100 on the list, or the other path is racking up 150 points. These achievements have different point values across 4 main categories.
What I find really interesting is the thinking behind it. It's not just rewarding, like you said, sitting there gaming for 24 hours straight.
Exactly. It's set up to reward everything that goes into the event. Your prep beforehand, how you look after yourself during, the fundraising, engaging with the team. It's holistic.
So everyone gets a fair shot, basically, not just the pro gamers.
Precisely. It levels the playing field.
Okay, let's get into the nuts and bolts then. How does it actually work? Like, how do you prove you did whatever the achievement is?
Right, the proof. It all runs through Discord, and they've got 5 main ways you submit a claim. They call them claim types.
Yep, types, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so let's start with the easy ones, the low-friction claims. First up is honor. These are basically trust-based. Like Ready Player One, that's just for signing up for the event. You just log it in the honor claims channel and, well, they take your word for it.
Okay, simple enough.
Then there are log claims. These need a little written entry. Maybe like love drop. You have to log that you told 5 different people you love them for 2 points. They're literally making you prove basic human connection.
Huh. Okay, that's kind of funny. Forces a moment of reflection, maybe. So honor and log are basically quick text entries. What about the ones that need a bit more legwork?
Yeah, that brings us to picture and link claims. Picture claims, pretty obvious. Need a photo or a screenshot, like Battle Station Online, you got to snap a pic of your gaming setup. Or the meal achievements need proof you actually ate.
Okay. And link.
Link claims need a URL. This is where, some modern tools come into play. For instance, there's one called Bardcore Gamer. It's the music achievement. You'd submit a song you made using Suno.ai, that AI music thing. So you need the link to the song. Point is, if you don't know the proof type beforehand, you can't submit quickly. You'll waste time figuring it out.
Right. Preparation is key.
But the real core strategy, the thing you absolutely have to wrap your head around for the 150 points, is this combo system.
The combo. This sounds important.
It's critical. This is your efficiency engine, really. The basic rule is one single activity can potentially claim up to 3 total achievements at the same time.
Oh, okay. So like if I go for a run.
Exactly. You could maybe knock off a physical achievement, maybe a specific game genre achievement, if you were, say, playing Pokemon Go while running, and maybe even a social one if you did it with someone. All in one go, one submission.
That sounds really powerful. There's got to be a catch, right?
There is. And it's the constraint that makes the whole thing tick. You can only use a combo once per hour. 1 per 60-minute time slot. That's it.
Okay, only once an hour. That forces you to think carefully about when you use that power-up. You can't just spam combos.
Exactly. Prioritization becomes key. But here's a wrinkle. There are certain achievements called instant claims, and they actually ignore that combo rule.
Oh, so some things don't use up your precious hourly combo.
Correct. This is a big part of early game strategy, actually.
Wow.
Stuff related to endurance time, hitting 4 hours, 8 hours awake, all the meal achievements like Feast for Kings, and the donation ones like High Five. Those are instant claims. They don't touch your combo slot at all. So you could theoretically claim like 5 or 6 of those in 1 hour, bank the points, and still have your combo available for something else.
Gotcha. That's a really smart distinction. Okay, let's talk categories. Category 1 is pre-game day prep and fundraising. 17 achievements here. And at getting people involved early.
Yeah, exactly. Get the ball rolling before the marathon even starts. And no surprise, the big point earners here are tied to the fundraising goals.
Makes sense for a charity event.
Right. So if the whole team hits its fundraising target, that's, I ain't afraid of no goal, worth a hefty 7 points. And if you hit your personal goal, that's another 7 points. That was called FTK, for the kids. Those 14 points alone are a massive chunk towards the 150 target.
Definitely need those. What else is in prep? Seems like they want you doing homework.
Kind of, yeah. There's Lore Grinder. He has a log listening to 5 hours total of LITRPG audiobooks before game day.
LITRPG, literature role-playing game. Like Dungeon Crawler, Carl.
Exactly like that. They want you soaking in the gaming culture beforehand.
Or if audiobooks aren't your thing.
There's The Wizard. Log 90 minutes watching like video game movies or documentaries, stuff like King of Kong, or maybe an esports doc. Again, easy points, get you in the zone.
Okay, prep makes sense. Now, category 2, game day endurance, wellness, and prep. 24 achievements focused on the day itself, surviving the 24 hours.
Yep. This is where you see the core endurance track. Starts easy with 4 hours later, then it just keeps going up, 8 hours, 12, 16, all the way to reality fragmented for making the full 24.
A reward for pure stamina. Is there anything beyond 24?
Oh, is there ever? For the absolute hardcore, there's New Game Plus worth 7 points, but you have to go for 25 consecutive hours.
Wait, 5. Wow, what's the catch? Sounds risky.
It's super risky. If you attempt that 25th hour, but you fall asleep, you step away too long, all the points and claims you made during that specific extra hour are wiped out. Void.
Ouch. Okay, moving away from just staying awake, wellness seems big too.
Hugely important in this category. They really incentivize looking after yourself. Check out the exercise stack. Starts with power up for 1 hour of exercise, goes up through God mode for 4 total hours. That whole stack is super efficient for combos. You can get a lot of points just by, getting up and moving, doing some jumping jacks, yoga, whatever.
Smart. And they get specific about other self-care things too.
Very specific. Like hydrate. You have to log drinking 64 ounces. That's about 2 liters of water or like other clear drinks. But listen to this fine print. Coffee and soda don't count. They explicitly say that. They want actual hydration, not just caffeine or sugar.
Huh. They know gamers too well. What about food, besides the meal achievements?
Yeah, there's a order up. This one rewards you for cooking something using a traditional method. So
Yeah.
oven, stovetop, maybe a grill. But get this, microwaves and toasters are specifically excluded.
Why exclude microwaves? That seems oddly specific.
It's a design choice. Right. Think about it. Microwaving something takes what, 90 seconds? You're barely away from your screen, your head's still in the game. Cooking on a stove, that takes time. Maybe 20, 30 minutes. It forces a real break. A change of focus, change of location is basically mandatory self-care disguised as points.
That's actually brilliant. And it leads nicely into category 3, doesn't it? The social and community meta achievements. Because forcing breaks reminds you it's a team thing.
Exactly. This category, with 19 achievements, is all about interaction, driving that team cohesion, sometimes in slightly conflicting ways.
How so?
Well, you've got straightforward cooperation like couch co-op if you're playing locally with someone, but then you contrast that with a greetings program, which rewards playing online with at least 3 people who are all in different states. It pushes for that wider team connection.
Okay, connecting people, what about sharing?
Yep. The transfer achievements are here. You can be purely helpful with Angel Investor.
Yeah.
You literally just give one of your claimed achievements to someone else.
Okay, pure altruism.
Or, I got you, bro. You keep your achievement, but you duplicate it for a teammate. Usually worth about 2 points. Very collaborative.
Sounds good.
Ah, right. Because then they throw in every man for himself. For 3 points notice, more points than the helpful duplicate you can duplicate someone else's achievement and take it for yourself.
Wait, hang on. You take it from them? Or just copy it? The description says duplicate and take.
Ah, good catch. Let me recheck the source. Okay, it says duplicate and take, but maybe take here means take a copy for yourself. The phrasing is slightly ambiguous, but the intent seems to be about gaining points selfishly. The key is it pays more than the helpful duplicate. Why reward the selfish play more?
That's the question. Why incentivize being, well, a bit of a jerk in a charity event?
That's the genius of the design tension, I think. Paying that 1 extra point. It tests you. Are you purely about maximizing your own score, even if it feels less collaborative? Or do you stick to the purely helpful actions? It's a deliberate choice they force on you.
A moral dilemma for points. Okay, speaking of maximizing points, let's talk serious strategy. The docs apparently hint at a way to really game the system early on. A big stack.
Oh, yeah. There's a documented way, if you're clever, to kind of bypass that 1 combo per hour limit right at the start. A power move.
How does that work? Exploit the system for 5 claims at once. Tell us.
Okay. It involves 2 specific meta achievements. First, there's Chrononaut's Compass. It's worth 5 points. And its power is it lets you claim 1 game day achievement before game day officially starts, or maybe very early on. So you use your Chrononaut's Compass. And the achievement you choose to claim early, it has to be Limit Break.
Limit break. Okay, what does that do? It's worth 4 points.
Its text is crucial. It says something like, this claim supersedes the standard 3 achievement combo limit for this submission only.
Ah. So limit break breaks the combo limit rule.
Exactly. So you make 1 submission. In that submission, you're claiming Chrononaut's Compass by using it to claim Limit Break. Because Limit Break is part of that submission and its effect is active, it blows open the combo limit for that 1 submission, meaning you can add 3 other game day achievements to that same submission. So boom, Chrono Compass, Limit Break, plus 3 more regular achievements, 5 claims, potentially a pile of points all in one go. It's a massive head start.
That is seriously clever. A huge boost right out of the gate if you plan it right. Okay, that's advanced stacking. Now, the last big mechanic we need to unpack, and this one sounds potentially misunderstood. The true purpose of Wheaton's Wager.
Right, Wheaton's Wager. On the surface, it looks like the most aggressive achievement. It's 4 points. You challenge a teammate, there's some kind of contest maybe, and if you win, you steal one of their already claimed achievements.
Steal it, like they lose it and you get it.
That's how it reads. And the only clue it might be something else is the flavor text. You don't have to be a jerk, which is kind of ominous, really.
Definitely sounds antagonistic, so what's the hidden story?
To get it, you first need to understand how badly failure can hit you in this system. There's an achievement called AFK. You claim this if you, well, fall asleep, but it's worse than that. Claiming AFK immediately makes you ineligible for any future endurance achievements.
Yeah.
Your 24-hour run over. You can't get Grind Reaper or Reality Fragmented. It bricks your endurance track.
Wow, okay, so falling asleep has major consequences for points. That's harsh.
Devastating if you're aiming for high scores or the 52 achievements. But this is where Wheaton's Wager comes in a totally unexpected way. If you use Wheaton's Wager to specifically challenge and steal the AFK achievement from a teammate.
You'd steal their failure state. Why?
Because the system has a hidden subroutine. Stealing AFK automatically triggers something called AFK reversal.exe. And this subroutine does 2 amazing things. First, it completely clears the endurance penalty for the person you stole AFK from. They're suddenly eligible for endurance achievements again.
No way. It unbricks their run.
It totally unbricks their run. But wait, there's more. The subroutine also instantly grants them all the endurance achievements they missed while they were AFK'd, right up to the current hour.
So if they fell asleep at hour 16 and you rescue them at hour 20 by stealing their AFK, they instantly get the 18-hour and 20-hour endurance claims.
Exactly. They get caught up instantly, and they can now go on to finish the full 24 hours and claim reality fragmented. It's a full resurrection mechanic.
That transforms Wheaton's Wager completely. It goes from looking like the meanest achievement to potentially the most helpful, selfless, team-saving move you can make.
Precisely. It's this incredible piece of cooperative design hidden behind the most aggressive possible description. Pure genius.
Wow. Okay, so let's wrap this deep dive up. The Achievement Hunter system. It's clearly way more than just a checklist.
Oh, absolutely. It's this really intricate engine designed to keep people engaged. It's like a solvable puzzle, a scavenger hunt, but it also pushes you towards, having fun, staying healthy, and actually connecting with your team.
And it really encourages playing different things too, right? Not just grinding one game.
Definitely. Category 4, which we barely touched on, is the biggest 38 achievements. It rewards everything. Analog board games, grand strategy games, getting a flawless victory in a fighting game. It forces variety, keeps things fresh for 24 hours.
So you get the cool chip if you win.
Yeah.
But there's something else the system is doing almost in the background, with all the logs and photos you submit.
Yes. This is another really thoughtful part. All those required submissions. The pictures for tourists, the written reflections for end of line, they serve a crucial secondary purpose. They automatically create a digital scrapbook for the team. The very act of claiming achievements builds this archive of the event. All the shared moments, the funny stories, the struggles.
Yeah.
It gets preserved because the system requires you to document it.
The process is the archive. That's incredibly smart.
It really is.
So it leaves us, and you listening, with this final thought to chew on. This system clearly gives you points for being ruthlessly efficient that limit break stack, maybe even the slightly selfish everyman for himself. But it also has these deep, complex ways to support your team, like the hidden rescue in Wheaton's Wager. Knowing all this, if you were chasing that 150 points, how would you play it? Would you go for pure, cutthroat efficiency? Or would you lean into the collaboration, even if it costs you a few points here and there, especially when that slightly selfish move looks so tempting on paper?